Emergency work in the fish room! What happened? Stay tuned. Alright, fishy folks, happy Sunday Funday. It's been a busy Saturday work day for me. The fish room is more of a disaster than normal. Jason from Fish Tropic and a couple other you guys mentioned that this shelf looked like it was all cattywampus, and it turns out it really wasn't. It was one of the 2x4s I used was bowed, like it looked like a smile. That's how bad it was. So that's why I got it so cheap. And I thought I put it with the bow up so that the weight of the tanks would kind of level it out. But I put it bowed down, and I'm like, I'm just going to use a different piece of wood. So I just grabbed another 2x4 and actually a third 2x4, and I put them there. So it does look much straighter now. I'm happy with it. Just filling tanks up, starting to fill tanks up, and yeah. Don't know if I'm going to have enough water in my holding tank. I should, to fill up the 80-ish gallons that's there. If not, I'll just I don't know what I'll do, because I like to use aged water now because of the pH difference. But I'm going to fill that tank on the right up last, because the angels in there are not pairs. Actually, that did have a pair, so I will fill the tank on the left. No, it didn't. What's wrong with me? I'm going to fill one of the end tanks last, so that if I have to use non-aged water, I will, so we don't mess with any of the pairs. So you can see the ginormous mess on the floor. This, which looks like dirt, is, that's exactly what it is. It is these Cobalt Aquatic Flakes. I had it up on the shelf over there, and it must have tipped over, and the lid must not have been on, and a lot of it fell. And I kind of got busy with my project, so I just have to, I'm going to actually try to clean up the floor either tonight or tomorrow, today or tomorrow, and go from there. You know, sweep it up, clean up all the, you know, the fittings that fell over, the extra air line. All right, we're going to switch this. Should I attempt to do this one-handed? I don't think I should. Yeah, I can't even figure out how I would do that one-handed. Hold on, please. Alright, we got the second tank filling. I've also, in the fish room, cut all the fill lines, well, except for that one. I'd have to trim that one. So they're hanging. They're not in the water anymore. I think Rich from Rich's Fishes suggested that, so I'm going to try it. I'll put a link to both Rich and Jason from Fish Tropic, their channel, and that one's cut a little short too. Look at it. I might have to redo that one. Yeah, I'll put a link to both their channels in the description and in the end, so you guys can check them out if you haven't. Jason does a lot of guppies and some other stuff. He's got a lot of experience. Has a Facebook channel as well. Facebook page as well. He's all over the place. Rich, you probably know Rich's Fishes. He's got, like, I don't know, probably 8,000 subscribers by now. He's just blown up over the past month or so. He's got discus and rams and some other stuff. He's a big do-it-yourselfer. If you haven't checked out his channel, you should as well. Let's take a look at Solo's dad. Look, that is a majestic looking fish. Fantastic. That's what happens when you get a fish young and you feed it high quality food and good clean water. They grow nice and big like that. But he's doing a great job parent raising. You got all those wigglers. There's a couple that, you know, break free and he grabs them, sucks them up in his mouth, spits them back. He's been doing that for about, they've been wiggling for about, I don't know, 2 days now. What you eating, buddy? Dirt? Alright, I'm gonna leave you alone. But he's doing a great job over there. We did have a complete fail of a tank over here. I don't know why I lost all the eggs from the marble angels, but I did, so oh well. Here is the tank with the koi angels. Pretty sure it's also 100% lost. It was our first time spawning. I'm not even sure they're both female. They're male and female. There could be two females. I will check it out. Before I started all this crazy work, the tubes were starting to come down, so I think they were gonna spawn, but it really started to bug me that shelf, how uneven look. Now they do look much better. Look at the disaster that is the fish room. Oy vey. I have some work to do. Oh, I do have an extra filter. I love when I find extra filters. I mean, basically all I did was I took tank water from the actual tanks they were in, put some in buckets, put the angels in their tank water. Not that one. That one's just one tank and 6 angels in that bucket. That's okay, right? 6 angels in a 2.5 gallon tank. I can do that, right? No, just kidding. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna get ready to switch this, and maybe when I come back, you'll see me cleaning up, or you know, it won't be so messy. I'll be back. All right, fishy folks, we're back. Almost cleaned up. Got the floor cleaned up. Just have to sweep now. All the tanks are back up working. Let's take this out of the way. Everything drains, everything fills, everything has a air line going to the filter, so we're good there. All the fish are back in their tanks, looking happy. These guys have already started picking at the slate, so hopefully they'll be ready soon. I turned the lights off. The lights were supposed to be off. It's Saturday afternoon. The lights are off during the day, for most of the day, just because nobody's here to look. You know how that is. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll be back later, hopefully with an update of some other things, other happenings in the fish room. Hey plant folks, what's up with my pothos? Why is it white and turning brown? Do you know? I don't know. Help me out if you do. I'll be back, peeps. Alright, fishy folks, last update of Solo's dad and the wigglers that he's tank raising. Lots of fungus, but still lots of wigglers. Now yesterday I saw quite a few jumpers, we'll call them. I don't see any today, so I'm pretty sure he had a snack. That sucks, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens another day, after a couple days. Interestingly enough, I see fry in this tank with little to no cover. So these are high-fin laretail, creamsicle, molly. Wow, I completely mangled that. Yeah, high-fin laretail, creamsicle mollies. I was right. What the heck? Anyway, there's fry back there. These are just grow outs. I'm just waiting to sell. But I guess they're old enough to breed, and I don't know, there's probably 4 or 5 of them in there, and there's really no cover. I mean, behind the filter, there's a little Java moss just in there for good measure, but that's interesting. Anyway, let's get back to angels. So we're going to see what happens here, and then we also have another experiment here. These guys I'm going to try to let tank raise. You can see quite a few have already fungused up as well. Mom and Dad are doing the best they can, and we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. I have plenty of fry to grow out. You can see these cloudy tanks because we just fed some egg. But you can see the marble angels in here. There's actually 2 different batches. I think 1 or 2 from one batch that survived over there. I said it was a total loss, but I think there were 1 or 2. I don't remember. Anyway, and here are the blue zebras. Also lots of egg. I just fed them. This tank somehow lost all its water yesterday. I came down in the fish room in the afternoon to do that cleanup, and there was like a paper's width of water in it. And I thought those fry are so darn small, if there's anywhere they'll survive. And I immediately started adding water through my drain lines, and lo and behold, I didn't see any bodies. So we'll see if they all survive and how they look. But you know, there isn't that many in there. I mean, there might be 10, 15. Same thing here. I was actually surprised any of these guys survived because it was their first time spawning in my water, but yeah, they look like they're doing okay. They're eating. You can see their bellies yellowing up, so that's nice. And let's see if I can catch those guys. Yeah, the koi angels over there are working on the slate. At least they were until I distracted them. Hopefully they'll spawn again, because as I said before, their spawn, I think, was a total loss. But we'll see what happens. Alright, fishy folks, that's it for Sunday Funday. I'll see you back Wednesday, hopefully with an update on the brine shrimp hatchery. Have a great day. As always, please like it. Put a comment. I always respond. And what else? Oh yeah. Take a look at Fish Tropic and Rich's Fishes if you haven't already. Peace out, yo.